We are previewing UFC 146 here on SBR Videos with Luca Fury from MMAoddsbreaker.com, and his Twitter is @GamblingFury. And we are also talking with, as always, Nick Kalikas from DSI Sportsbook. All right, let's talk about the last two heavyweight fights on the main card. Let's start with Lavar Johnson and Stefan Struve. Now, Struve this is basically a pick'em fight. It's Struve minus 110. Nick, where'd you open this line?
I actually opened Johnson minus 125, so the comeback on Struve was around minus 105. So basically a pick'em fight. And interesting, Johnson's coming on late notice, but he does have a lot of momentum on his side, and everybody thinks that Struve's chin is just junk, garbage. You know, so what we've seen him get KO'd quite a few times, and in a situation like he's facing against Johnson, I mean, it seems like that's what's going to probably end up happening. But I'm not exactly sold on Lavar Johnson here, though, either. I think Lavar Johnson has a lot of flaws in his game. He's got bad cardio. Obviously, he could take punches better than Struve can, too, but his ground game, I mean, we've seen Pat Barry get on top of him and control him for a while, so that scares me a little bit, too. Stefan Struve has kind of an unorthodox takedown technique. You're not going to see him shoot from a distance or anything. He's got to get inside close, and that's going to be the danger here. If Johnson unloads while Struve tries to get in and clinch with him and maybe try for a takedown or sprawl on, grab his back, or clinch to him somehow, he could get in trouble and get knocked out. Right. I think this fight can really go either way. The public's kind of right thinking that Johnson can knock him out, but at the same time, I think Struve can easily submit him as well. So it's a toss-up fight, and I don't really see value either way here.
Luca Fury, what do you think? Do you think Struve might have some value at minus 110, or do you think stay away?
Not at minus 110, no. It's a very close fight, like Nick said. It's probably a near coin flip here. I do favor Lavar Johnson very slightly here, but like Nick said, he has bad cardio. I mean, if he doesn't get a knockout in the first round, he's probably going to lose in the second or third round. But the thing is Stefan Struve, if you look at his submission wins that he has in the UFC, none of them came from him taking his opponent down. His opponents all went to the ground with him. They chose to initiate the ground game, and Lavar Johnson's not going to do that. Okay. Stefan Struve does not have a very good wrestling game, and that's why that's happened so far in his UFC career. And if he can't take Lavar Johnson down, he's probably going to get knocked out in the first round. But if he's able to survive somehow, like I said, Lavar Johnson doesn't have good cardio, and maybe Struve will be able to take him down. And I mean, it's a tough fight to call, no matter how you look at it. I'm not going to bet either guy straight. I know that if Lavar Johnson wins, it's almost surely going to be by knockout, and same thing with Struve. It's probably going to be by submission. So if you're going to bet this fight, I would say do a prop on either submission or KO for one of the guys. I'm hoping that maybe the public keeps betting Struve here, and I can get Lavar Johnson around at straight will be around maybe even money, than him by knockout I might be able to get like plus 120ish, maybe something like that. Hopefully, if that's the case, I'll bet him by knockout. And same thing if I can get Struve by submission at like plus 120, I might as well take that. So it's a fight that I'm probably going to pass unless there's a good prop on either guy.